Taffy Saltwater's Yummy Summer Day. Written by Michael Paraskevas. We have permission from Random House to read to you today. Let's build the most spectacular sandcastle ever, said Taffy Saltwater on the way to the beach with her two best friends. Rollo the beach ball bounced along beside her, but Rigby Rabbit insisted on being carried. Rollo said, I just hope it's not too windy. They crossed the boardwalk where the wonderful smell of hot dogs, the music of the carousel, and the warm sun all mixed with the salty beach air. Taffy waved to Mr. Footer, the hot dog man, Edna, the lemon ice lady, and Chris, the lifeguard. Rigby didn't like the beach. It's too hot. The sand gets in my furry feet. There's nothing to do. We forgot Bob, said Taffy. She reached into her bag, pulled out Bob, the sea monster, and began pumping him full of air. Enough! Stop! I don't want to explode, said Bob. Then Taffy and her friends searched for the perfect spot to build the most spectacular sand castle ever. One section was packed with noisy families, another was covered in slimy seaweed, and the third was too far from the water. Rigby complained, We're not getting anywhere. At least it's not windy, said Rollo. At last, Taffy found an empty spot of smooth sand. She picked up a seashell and listened. I can hear the ocean. Rollo said, I'll set up our umbrella. Rigby sat on his towel. I'm bored. Let the sandcastle building begin, said Taffy. Suddenly, a gust of wind lifted Rollo and the beach umbrella high into the air. Help, Taffy, help! Hang on, Rollo, Taffy shouted. Taffy jumped on Bob's back. Hurry! Don't forget me, said a very grumpy Rigby. We're coming, yelled Bob. They raced down the beach, picking up Chris and Edna and Mr. Footer. Way, way, way down the beach, a nervous Rollo landed on the soft sand with a thump. I'm lost, he said to a seagull. Then he added, That's a sharp beak. I need to be careful of pointy objects. The seagull said nothing. Rollo felt another breeze. Oh no, it's getting windy again. Without a word, the seagull flew off. Silly bird. Rollo worried he would never see his friends again. Just then the seagull returned carrying a beach towel. He dropped the towel on Rollo right as the wind picked up. We're coming, Rollo! Bob glumphed into view. Taffy shouted, There he is, look! This is my new buddy, said a happy Rollo. He doesn't say much, but he saved me from blowing away. Oh, there's a seagull sitting on top of him. Rigby shook out his furry feet. We're never going to build anything. Taffy looked around and said, Rollo, I think you found the perfect spot for a spectacular sandcastle. They dug and shaped and scraped in the yummy summer sun. Rigby helped, but he stood on a towel so his furry feet did not touch the sand. Edna served her coldest, sweetest lemon ice. Finally, it was finished. The seagull crowned the highest tower with a flag made from Mr. Footer's handkerchief. Everyone cheered. Wasn't that fun, Rigby? Even if you did get some sand in your furry feet. Rigby looked up at the spectacular sandcastle. At last he smiled and said, I guess we could come back tomorrow. Taffy laughed and gave him a big hug. Rollo bounced up and down. What are we going to do? We'll build a rocket, said Bob. And travel to the stars, said Rigby. We'll think of something spectacular, said Taffy. As the sun sank into the sea, they turned toward home. Rollo laughed. I hope it's not windy on the moon. Oh dear. I guess he doesn't want to blow away one more time. Taffy Saltwater's Yummy Summer Day.